소화 주스랑 sour mix 무 내게 주고픈 칵테일을 brew Red 귓속이 쨍 고감에 상상 그 이상 기분 up and bang But you wanna dance like this 보여보자 좋아해요 솔직히 긴장이라면 뚜뚜 귀엽지 사랑에 빠져 그냥 우리 red red
What's up guys? I hope you had a great week by far and are staying healthy. As you can see by the title, today we will deal with BTS music videos as Mbti types. Each type will have only one music video and each time it will be either based on an aesthetics, certain scenes or some made up story of mine which would fit both with the types or the MV. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. INTJs are known for seeming cold at the first sight, which is represented in the black clothes the boys are wearing and dark aura of some of the members. However, on the inside they feel a lot of emotions with which they have hard time coping. This is shown with the shadow dancing behind the members and Jimin struggling while dancing. These struggles are usually hardships of choosing your own way. In INTJ's case, it's usually between being powerful or a good person with loving friends. If healthy, they will learn to keep their strive for power in check, just like how Jungkook leaves from the shadow. At first, I chose this video for INTPs thanks to the digital aesthetics this video has, but there is much more than just that. INTPs may often experience pressure coming from the society because of their slight difference in behavior and hobbies. Certain INTPs may not be confident enough and will feel like they need to change themselves for other people. Thus, they will step out to the flashlight, but soon they will realize they do not want to live life like that as they reflect on how it was before. They may feel a lot of anxiety and emotions when surrounded by a lot of people who used to judge them in the past. In the end, they decide to embrace who they are without any regret. Even though many ENTJs may come from a small and poor background, they will often find their way to the place of the current king of their society. They are not afraid to try anything that's in their power to get where they want to, even if it's against the wishes of their superiors. This may get them into a temporary trouble, however they will easily find their way out thanks to their intellect. In the end, ENTJs are the ones who take the throne. If ENTPs are unhealthy, they can be very reckless people who do things just for their own excitement. In the similar way in which Yoongi lights this dude on fire out of nowhere, throughout the whole MV we can see the boys having fun, not caring about anything else. Many ENTPs also see life as one big game, which is represented with V exploding the car through a gaming controller. They are often brave and are not afraid to do things which others wouldn't even dare to do. Sometimes they might even try to show off a lot, which is represented by them entering the party, but that's only in a very unhealthy case. INFJs are known for being very sentimental people who often see details, connections, and meanings others have missed. They are also supposed to be creative, which is why I chose an animated MV. Throughout the whole MV we can see the boys going through all of their eras and showing us their individual hardships until they reach the place of their happiness, a concert full of armies in their newest era at that time. INFPs are often experiencing bad emotions of being in a dark place. They can feel like they are drowning in their sadness and often need help of someone else to get out of it. In a case of the music video, it was the golden glow that came to them and led them out into the beautiful aura of colorful colors and lively nature. ENFJs are one of the most social people in the world. They treasure their friendships a lot, which is perfectly shown in the video. The overwhelming happiness which fills all of the members once they are all together, and also the time stopping when they are alone. The cinema scene in which they are watching their happy memories is also very ENFJ-like. ENFPs are known for being the type of people who likes to live their life they want to, and if it's not allowed for them, they might get bored from the real life and travel through their imaginations, which has all the unreal things they want to have. Some of them are also fans of the bright colors which are often seen in the video, and they are often dependent on their close ones, and love to have support from them. ISTJs are known for being people who takes their work very seriously, so the MV with different work clothes representing all the jobs was the best choice. But since such explanation would be too short, I'm going to share my opinions on the best jobs for ISTJs from the MV. Definitely the best one would be the main office worker, since they are very good at following instructions. A doctor and policeman are also very great alongside the detective. Air Force and Army General are also good, but ISTJs are better at following orders than giving them. In the end, the only I don't think fits would be the Formula Racer, since it's too much of an adrenaline rush. ISFJs are known for being lovers of the little things, so if they lose them, it might make them sad. They are also lovers of structures, so they might have a hard time adapting to a new way of life. They are also very sentimental, so they will probably look back on their life alongside their close ones through videos and photos they have kept throughout their life. ESTJs are known for being very hard-working and determined people. This can be seen mainly at Jungkook's cuts as he is running away from some place, even though his hands are tied. As he is fleeing, he faints at one point, but in the end, gets to the other members anyway. When it comes to Mbti, we can see him being some kind of a preacher with many followers by his side. Also, Namjoon signifies the quality of leadership which every ESTJ has, by leading all of the people, and showing them a way. ESFJs are very sociable people who enjoy many fun activities with their friends and families. They are also lovers of traditions, so all of the retro clothings and sets fits very well. For example, the donut shop, ice cream truck, basketball place where teenagers used to hang out, and the outside and inside of the disco venue. They love to come back to their childhood memories. That's why I picked such a throwback MV. While this MV may have a lot of the rebel bad guy aesthetic which ISTPs often have, I didn't choose it only for this reason. When facing with some hardships for a long time, many ISTPs have a tendency to let their rage out through physical activities. Like for example, Jimin punching the bag, J-Hope dancing, Yoongi playing basketball, and Jungkook destroying the poor old piano lol. In the case of fake love, I truly focused mainly on the aesthetics and scenes from it, so bear with me lol. Firstly, many ISFPs tend to be great supporters and protectors of people in need, just like V and Jin. Then, if in dark place, they can experience a collision between their morals and the way real world works, shown with Namjoon. Most of them are very brave individuals who are not afraid of taking risks. They are also supposed to be talented in any form of art. And as a last scene, there is Jimin and Waterflow, which is supposed to represent an ISFP who is trying to keep his emotions hidden until they overflow. Again, focused mainly on aesthetics and individual scenes. While mic drop and outfits used in it radiates big ESTP energy, there are few things I would like to point out. Firstly, there is J-Hope casually jumping up and down on the table, which is the rebel side of ESTPs. Then there are people with the smoke who pretty much look like starting a riot. The scenes with Yoongi burning money and Jimin and Jungkook flying around represents the boldness. The set with flashlights signifies their usual popularity. And lastly, the boys dancing in front of a burning cars and fire shows the braveness of ESTPs. ESFPs are usually one of the friendliest and most easygoing people in the world. In the start we can see V confidently playing around, which is also an ESFP trait. As MV goes on, the boys are in a cafeteria, which is usual place for hanging out with your friends for a good conversation. I also wanted to point out that ESFPs are often fashionista with this scene of V lol. And in the end, ESFPs never say no to attention and spotlight, which is represented by RM on the stage. Now, that was it for today's video, and with that in mind I would want to say goodbye to BTS themed videos for now. For the next 2 months I guess it will be only Red Velvet, so I hope my Loves in here will be looking out for it. Just a warning, if you will let it flop I will find out your address. Let me know your thoughts about the video in the comment section alongside the like and subscribe, and let's see each other soon.